Texas Adventures with Braxton.
Now we're recording.
Okay.
See, it does the wobbling and all that,
Yeah, yeah.
but I have nothing I can do about that. Hello, everybody. This is Braxton. Time for another Idjits on the Move, where I record stupid people driving. Y'all ready? Let me get adjusted and everything. There we go. I think I got a good shot now. So, sorry about the wobble up and down, but it's the car and the camera. But, yeah. We're going to go around and record Idjits on the Move. Idjits is the same thing as idiots. Haven't done one of these in a while, so y'all might want to kind of know what I'm doing. Is I just drive down the highway from one point to another, and I record stupid people. People who don't know how to use a blinker. Like, this is my definition of that blinker. It's a little stick on the left-hand side of your steering wheel. Up means right. Down, push it down, and you can make a left-hand turn. What's so hard about that? Nobody does it no more. I'm using a blinker right now. I'm turning right. What's so hard? It saves you from accidents, but people didn't know I was turning right. They might ram right into the side of me. So here we go. We're getting on 75, heading back home. I have a friend of mine in the car. She'd like to say hi. She's welcome to.
Hi, everyone.
It's my friend Patty, and she shows up in my lives every once in a while. We do out at White Rock Lake at 7 o'clock at the bathhouse every Monday evening, 7 p.m. Catch the beautiful sunsets or whatever, just to have a nice day.
Is it supposed to be nice weather this Monday?
It's supposed to be, yeah.
Good.
More bad weather showing up on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Oh,
so,
great.
yeah. All right, we're going to try to get on the highway here. Let's see if we can get some nice people that are going to let me do it. So far, so good. Haven't spotted no idiots yet. Maybe y'all see some Dallas skyline. It's pretty. Not too bad. I'll kind of give y'all a little synopsis of where we're at, what buildings you're looking at. Some of them I don't know the names of. Blinker, left-hand blinker going on the highway. And I also like to compliment people in front of me as I'm driving and they change lanes and they use a blinker. I compliment that. But if I see them change lanes, like right now my lane ends, so I've got to get over. If somebody comes over and they just don't use a blinker, they're idiots. I'll tell you just for a second, I'll show you up here, for instance, on, let's just say this next exit, Collins Boulevard. When we get up here, and I'm not taking the exit, but what if I was to make it the exit, I turn my blinker on, but somebody in Dallas, probably your city too, would just come all the way over from the left-hand lane because that's the exit they want, and they just cut you off. That's an idiot. And I have to brake. People behind me have to brake. I might get rear-ended, but do you think they would care? No, they'll just keep on going because they didn't see that they actually caused it. Or people coming on the highway. People actually have a right to come on the highway. We're really supposed to yield for them. So I'll slow down enough where people can work themselves in. Oh, I see a blinker on one car. Look at that. Here comes a guy pretty fast. I don't think he's going to use a blinker. As long as he stays in that lane, he's okay. Let's see what he does. Oh, he's staying in that lane. Oh, there's a blinker. He's good. Black truck right here. Idiot. Look, he could have had an accident right there. But that silver car hadn't seen him. He went over from the middle lane to that exit. Just what I was saying earlier. That's an idiot. Me and Patty went to the same driving classes and all that stuff. And went down and got our licenses, I think the same place too. So yeah. It's like the kids are nowadays are just taught totally different. I don't think they have those classes, simulator classes, where we actually got to go into these little metal buildings and learn how to do behind a computer. We got to drive in behind a computer with the steering wheel. Yeah, we're on 75. There's a beautiful church over there to the right. That's a Baptist church. I went there a couple times. Friends of mine all went there, so I went to visit with them. It's just too big. I don't like big churches like that.
That's been there for years and years. I remember seeing it as a kid.
Yeah. Patty, if you don't mind me putting on the spot, what do you do? What do you do in life? When you work, what do you work at?
I take care of a 95-year-old lady who has dementia.
There you go. That's awesome. It's a caregiving job.
Yeah.
So, and I had some caregiving. Patty gave me a couple of good caregiving jobs. My one biggest job I really loved was this friend named George Arnold. He's actually on some of my videos. Well, speaking of my videos, let's lead that right in there. I have a channel on YouTube, and that's where this will be. Texas Adventures with Brexton on YouTube. Please go in, subscribe, enjoy, guys. There's over 800 and something videos. I'm 922 people, subscribers in there. I'd love to reach 1,000. So if you have not seen the video and you come in, subscribe. If you already subscribed, show your friends. Help me get to 1,000, guys. I'd love to be there by the end of May. I know I can do it. So help me out, guys. I'm less than 80 people to go. So yeah, we're about to get up on here on 635. I'm going to get over one lane, because if you stay in this lane, you have to go right. You stay in the next lane, you get to go left on 635. After you've been in Dallas for a while, you start learning their exits and which way to go, which lanes to be in. So yeah, so that's what I do. My channel has 4 different type categories. The one you're watching now is called Idjits On The Move, where I record different areas. I just drive around and record for about 20 to 30 minutes, and you get to experience these crazy people. My other one is Walk Among Friends, where I walk around cemeteries and read their epitaphs, or I might find famous cemeteries or famous people here buried in Dallas. A lot of people didn't know that Mickey Mantle was buried here in Dallas. I've actually had some people want me to take them over and show them. You know, it's pretty cool. Oswald was buried here. Well, he's not buried between Dallas and Fort Worth. Bonnie and Clyde are buried here. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Mary Kay Cosmetics, Tom Landry, our Dallas Cowboy football coach.
Or Dorothy Malone. Right?
Dorothy Malone, there you go. Greer Garson.
Charlie Pride.
Charlie Pride, yeah. So, yeah, stuff like that, guys. It's just fun things to film. I'm now looking for more notable people. I forgot his name, but I filmed the gentleman that was actually handcuffed to Oswald when Ruby shot him. I found his grave over at Grove Hill Cemetery in East Dallas. And
when I worked at the courthouse, I used to see him all the time.
Yeah, Patty said she worked at the courthouse. You heard that. So yeah. Oh, had an Idjit behind me. Too bad I didn't record that. He come flying from that middle lane. There's an Idjit going a little bit too fast and staying, almost driving in my lane. These trucks are always in a hurry. They just zip on past. I was telling you about it. I was in the second lane over, where I could do this exit. If I stayed in the right hand lane, I could have done both exits, either one, but I just feel safer over here.
Yeah, I always stay in this lane myself.
Yeah, I just feel safer. But, and let's see, the third one is Candid Conversations with Brexton, where I do interviews. I've done 2 already. One of them I did a long video with my friend Melvin Bullitt, who used to be an Indianapolis Colt football player back in 2006. My second one was a lady named Kathy Glenn, who was with the SAIL class. It's a class on teaching you how to balance. I don't remember exactly what SAIL stands for, something, S-A-I-L. But it's a balance class that she comes in on Mondays and Wednesdays and teaches us balance. At our senior, we're seniors. I'm 67. Patty's still in her 40s. You know, women, they're always younger, 20 years younger.
Oh wow, look at that.
What, that? Yeah, it's going to be probably that new hub lane.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, we're all into construction. Everybody has to get over to the right-hand lane. So I think I'll make my blinker and I'll go on over.
You're a good driver.
Thank you, Patty. Here's $10. Yeah, you have to bribe. Too bad I can't get the farther to the left. You can see all the construction going on. What they're doing on 635 is they've got it divided down the middle. Pretty much the old highway was down the middle. So they built the new highway on both sides, and we're all on the new highway, and it's got at least 3 to 4 lanes on both sides right now. Well, what they're going to do is eventually make 7 lanes on both sides, and the 2 middle lanes are going to be a hub lane, HOV, which is like a speed where you can actually go from one end of the highway to the other, pay a fee, like $4 and something cents, and get there quicker because it lets you go 70 to 80 miles an hour. Well, I don't have that $4 and something cents a day, especially if I had to drive on that. No way. So I'm just going to stick with the older. But right now they've got 3 to 4 lanes right now. But you'll see the center lane up here. I think you'll be able to see a little bit of where they divided us up now. So when we get up here, you'll see a little bit on there. Not much, but you can see the gap there a little bit. But we're in the middle 4 lanes over here now. Gets all done, it's supposed to help us out big time. Ooh. All the fancy schmancy hot rod cars, when they get into these tunnels, they like to rev their engines.
I noticed that people do that.
Yeah. He knew that was coming, so he wanted to rev his engine to make it let everybody hear what his car sounds like. My car would just say, "Stop that."
Yeah.
If I could turn the camera a little more that way, but I don't think I can. I'm afraid I'm going to mess it up. Yeah, we're going to take this road all the way down to drop into my friend. We'll actually go get my groceries if we have time. Patty will let me know before then. I want to make sure she has to be one of her clients. She has to be there too. So it's up to you when we get up here. Let's see the time. But I do a grocery order type thing where I got up early this morning, around 4 in the morning, and I placed my order, and I can just put it whatever time I want during the day at Walmart. You just pick it up, it's delivered.
So what time do you say? 1?
1 o'clock, yeah.
Okay. Then it's probably...
by the time we get there, it'll be ready.
Yeah, right, so yeah.
It takes a second to get it to the car.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you don't be late.
No, we should be fine.
Okay. Thank you. You see the new highway, guys, how nice and smooth it is. There's some areas in there where they've had to kind of make the road go loopy, but it's still pretty straight. It's Texas highways. See all the little brown lines heading over? That's where they've had to move the highway, where you have to go to one lane, go to the other side. This is kind of a weird little bridge thing. I don't think they've opened it up yet. Not yet, it looks like. But it's got an archway. I think make you look like you're in St. Louis.
Yeah.
And this is our dark train. It'd be cool. You see the dark rail go across, but I take it all the time. I like it.
Gasoline went up again, like $2.99.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it went up. I got a gas at that Murphy store right there at Northwest Highway.
Yeah.
I got it at $2.57 2 days ago, that afternoon.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden that night after I picked up Larry, Tuesday night, in fact it was Tuesday, I got it at $2.57. By the time I got back and dropped off Larry, we went down Northwest Highway, it went up to $2.99. in about 2 hours.
But the tariff is in next week, they said. So
the end of tariffs?
No, the beginnings of that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's going to be, prices are going to go up even more.
Thank you, Patty. I know we don't talk politics, but we don't like tariffs.
Yep, we don't like that.
Yeah, we don't like that.
And
we're seniors. We don't deserve it.
Which is this? Watch it.
I see it, Patty. Calm down. I know. There's an Idjit.
He looks crazy.
I know. I saw it, Patty.
I know you did, but he does.
That lane ends, he comes over. I know.
Yeah. I trusted you. I just didn't trust him.
Yeah. Yeah, now we got Patty on camera. Her voice. Watch it. Watch it.
Well, that thing kind of seemed like it was moving.
Yeah. We're going to probably take Northwest Highway. No, we can't take Northwest Highway. We'll take the next Garland Road. That's what we'll take. This Northwest Highway is closed down. There's no exit.
Oh, is it? Oh.
We can do Ferguson. And then we have to make that loop. That U-turn thing. Yeah.
So did they ever open? They didn't open up that one on La Prada, did they yet?
No, the bridge. You drove by there today. We drove by this morning. It's closed.
Yeah.
That was it right there. Yeah. Oh no, it's done. They're working on it, but I don't think it's going to be. I think Ferguson or Northwest Highway will be worked on first. So there's a new highway going in over there. They're getting it there.
They don't work on it when it's raining, do they?
I don't know. I've seen people out there sometime, but if the mud is too, if the dirt's too muddy, then no. See, all that's going to be highway right there. We're actually on that highway that's coming. This is actually their lanes.
Oh, I see.
Over there, and that's all going to be. That'll be all brand new lanes for us going that way.
They still got to put the road in, though, right?
Oh yeah.
That's just dirt.
See, Garland Road exit is closed.
Oh.
So Northwest Highway exit is closed. So I guess we will have to go down to Ferguson. Bummer. How we doing out there, folks? We're not ignoring you. Oh, and there was a fourth part of my channel, and I forgot to say, it was Bon Appetit, Texas, where I take like a recipe, like tuna fish, and I make it a Texas style a little bit, where I add salsa to it. It's really actually pretty good. So I'll do that. I make lumpia, a Filipino.
But you never did give me any.
I know, they're still in the freezer. I put them in the freezer.
Oh, that's fine.
I'll get you some. Yeah, I have to cook them. They're still in the wrapper.
Yeah, when you cook it, then holler at me.
Oh, yeah. We're going to make, I already got the rest, actually got it today's order. I need brown sugar. Me and Megan
What?
discovered apple butter on top of a graham cracker with a little brown sugar sprinkled on top, and then wrap it up just like lumpia.
Oh.
We call it apple butter lumpia. It's really good. Me and Megan tried it for the first time, and we both, wow, I'm going to do this. So I said, that's going to be on my channel.
Look at that traffic on that side. That's all.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, wow. We're probably working on part of that road. Let's see, this is our...
We didn't have to deal with that
We're going to
earlier.
have to do this exit here. Yeah, see, because our Northwest Highway and Garland roads are closed. Look at that. Oh, my God. I'm glad we don't have to go that way. Must have been an accident or something.
Or just a lot of, some of the road closed or something.
Yeah.
Yesterday they had some of the road closed somewhere. It was off of Galway somewhere, Galway and 80 or something.
Oh, wow.
Somebody died, and so it was closed for a couple hours. We got 3 inches of rain.
Should I got that lane? No, I'm good.
Did you know that?
Yeah. I know, I saw that on the news. It's a lot of rain we got yesterday.
Did you see I added some more grass for...
No, I didn't see that. I'll look and see today. Alright, we got a green light, but how long is that going to last? Nope, didn't make it.
flying by.
Yep. Now we're at the corner of Ferguson and 635. About to turn on Ferguson, but under the bridge on the other side, it's in Garland, it's considered Centerville. So we're about to head that way and go pick up my grocery order. I'll probably stop it in the parking lot there. I wanted y'all just to get a little taste of Idjits on the Move. I drive around there. We didn't get a lot of idjits today. I usually average an average of probably at least 10 or more.
Yeah.
But today we didn't travel much today though.
Well, it's lunchtime. It's not later on or something.
That's true. That's a good one, Patty. Thanks.
Yeah. Well,
Make me feel better.
It's 76 degrees out.
There you go. There you go. Who's that looking? Hello. How are you? I'm Oscar. I watch Brexton's car every day of his life. It's good to see you. Y'all have a nice day. See ya. Alright, we're going to make a left here.
Okay.
Both lanes have to make a left, so you kind of watch. They don't go into your lane, because all the lanes, there's no lines anymore.
Yeah.
I'll just take that and turn, but I'll just go up here. Yeah, now we're in the Garland, Texas area. Scott on tape stayed in this little town one time over here. First time he came to see me. Said he stayed down here at some hotel down here. Got me the next morning. If I'd known that, I would have put him in my suite upstairs. Set in the bed that sleeps about 30 inches from the ceiling fan. You sit up in bed, you might lose a head. Hey, I rhymed.
Oh, today's trivia is, how many wives did Henry VIII have?
We're going to give you 20 seconds. You can type it in, I think, on this live. That's just live, but you can type it in on the video. See if you're right. When we tell you the answer, I'll let Patty tell you the answer here in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, Patty.
The answer is 6. Henry VIII had 6 wives. Yep, and
there you go.
Yep, and they were Catherine Parr, Catherine Howard, Anne O'Cleves, Jane Seymour, Anne Boleyn, and Catherine of Aragon. That's the answer.
There you go. There's our trivia. Pretty cool, guys. We just got through eating at the Great Wall of China. No, it wasn't in China. It was in Plano, Texas.
And it's very good. Over
Any
the
of my
top.
YouTubers that come to town, we're going to invite you. Take you there.
It's over the top.
This guy over here on the right, he just stole a sign or something. What is he doing? I guess he didn't. I thought he stole a stop sign. Wouldn't that have been funny if somebody going down the road with the stop sign in there?
It's at some office depot or something.
Yeah. Hey, we got a green arrow. Think I can make it?
Yeah.
All right.
Here's AT&T. I didn't know.
They used to be down there, right across from Jack in the Box.
Oh, really?
They moved from there to there. That used to be on the border where AT&T was.
On the border?
No, they moved from there to here.
Oh, I never knew that.
When I had my store down there, on the border was there.
Oh, really?
Because that was Jack Eckert's favorite place to eat.
Oh.
They were visiting Dallas one day, and they were visiting a lot of stores were on the list to be visited, and my store wasn't on the list. All of a sudden, Jack Eckert looks up and sees my sign and says, "Hey, let's go see that store real quick." So my boss went to pretend she was going to the restroom. She called me real quick. "Braxton, we're going to be finishing up dessert right now, but in just about 20 minutes, we're going to be coming over to your store. You think your store's ready?" I said, "Well, you were here yesterday. Yeah, it looked pretty good." I said, "Okay, bring them on." And Jack Eckert owns Eckert Drugstore. He showed up at my store for about 20 minutes, walked around, said hi to everybody, and the next day, oh, it was nice. My boss came in, my district manager came in, the big regional vice president in the Dallas area showed up and shook my hand and said, Brexton, that was one of our best visits. Thank you. And I said, you're welcome. He used to say Carol Howard had to buy me a dinner or lunch the following week. So that was a good thing. Then I ended up transferring to Wills Point 3 or 4 months later, Wills Point, Texas. They needed a store manager, and they wanted me to run that one, and I said, okay. All right, here we go. We're going to be turning into Walmart. As soon as I get parked and everything, I'll end this show today. We did a good Idjits on the Move, guys. Thank y'all for being a part of it. I want to start doing more. I haven't done them in a while, and I apologize. Maybe we'll get on the bigger highways and we can get some more idiots out there. I guess a lot less idiots is better. You don't end up dying. Speed humps. Do they call them in your town or city? They call them speed humps. Humps. Look how many pickup places. 27 people can actually pull up here and pick up their orders. I do this on the phone, then I can come pick up my order, and it has to be $35 or more. I think I should go to number 1. I'm number 1. Okay. All right, guys. I got to let you go anyway because I got to get on the phone and I got to punch in that I'm here. Appreciate y'all for coming in. Thank you very much. And as I say, Patty, you want to say goodbye?
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye, everybody. We'll do another one here coming up. I also got a Bone Appetite Texas video coming up soon. So y'all enjoy, and hopefully come in Monday night. Every Monday night at 7 o'clock to my lives. I do at White Rock Lake at the bathhouse and see some beautiful sunsets, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. I love you. And as I say in all my videos, don't let the road hit you in the butt. See ya!
A Hey Mama presentation. Hey Mama! First class? Yeah, right.